Sometimes the hardest thing to do is keep moving when nobody is clapping. No likes, no congratulations, no recognition. But progress is still progress, even when it's quiet. Progress is progress, even when it's still quiet. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. This is Made for Mondays. If you ever had to keep going, if you ever had to keep going when nobody noticed, type the word forward in the chat. If you've ever had to keep going when no one noticed you, or type the word forward in the chat. Welcome to everyone that's in the chat. And I do apologize if I don't stay down there with you guys whooping it up and chatting. I do see you, and I appreciate everyone that's here. This is our small corner of the internet where we start our week encouraged, where we're focused, we're on purpose, and we remind ourselves that we're made for Mondays. Tonight's message is called Forward Without Applause. Or, in other words, doing the right thing even when nobody is looking. So, if you're ready to start your week, you're ready to start your week with intention, right? Drop one of those fire emojis in the chat if you're ready to start your week with intention. So, let me just tell you, last week something happened. During our live, I had some new people, and it really stuck with me. Some new people showed up in the chat. They were some surprise visitors. They popped in the chat, and now I call them my new besties. But really, that just means that we're family. We are family now. And it reminded me of something very, very important, guys. Sometimes we think nobody is watching. Like, I jump on these lives, and I've been going live now for it can figure out when did I start going live. But when those new visitors popped up in the chat, that remind me that when I think nobody is watching, somebody is watching. But seeds are being planted, lives are being touched, even when we don't see it. Even when we don't see it. So type keep going. If you're in the chat and you know that you're planting seeds and people are not watching, type keep going. Right? Nobody has to notice at first. They don't. Have you ever felt like you're working so hard and nobody see it? I'm one, but I've never been that type. But sometimes we do need uh, um a recognition every now and again, or a plot or a pat on the back, but we don't thrive on those good job or you're doing a great job, because nobody may never tell you that. Maybe it's your job, your business, your faith walk, your a personal growth that you're dealing with, or you're just simply trying to heal from something. The truth is, progress often goes unnoticed. To be honest, guys, it's quiet. The most important steps are sometimes unseen. And what does it say in the scripture? Philippians 3:13-14. It says, brothers and sisters, I do not consider myself yet to have taken hold of it, but one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining forward to what's ahead, I press on towards the goal. Paul didn't wait for any applause. He didn't wait for recognition. He just pressed forward. So validation wasn't required. It isn't required. Progress is still progress. No matter how big or small the steps are, progress is still progress. So if that scripture encouraged you, drop a heart in the drop one of those fire emojis in the chat. because progress is progress. You may not ever get anyone to say, well done or job, good job. Just know in your heart that you're doing great. When nobody's clapping, when nobody understands. Like I started this YouTube channel. I mean, I started this YouTube channel years ago, but I didn't start doing anything with it until I was going through my healing process after surgery. And I decided that, I was going to be of encouragement to myself, and hopefully what I speak about here on my channel is of encouragement to other people. And nobody understood. To be honest, I didn't even really understand where I was going with this. I just knew that God wanted me to be sharing and saying what I was going through, not necessarily dragging you through the whole, oh, I was this, I was that. Just the idea of being going through a healing process and showing up, looking for a job, going to work, still working my business all the while I was healing. That was progress. And nobody knew I was going through that unless I told them about it. So when nobody's clapping, when nobody understands, when nobody sees your effort, every step forward counts, guys. Forward movement, it doesn't always require applause. So that's what I wanted to tell you. This is made for Mondays. And this is our weekly reminder that Mondays are not something to dread. They're something we're made for. And that's why I get on here every single Monday to remind you that you're made for Mondays, just like I am. So today, I'm not wearing my made for Monday t-shirt. This one is still faithful because that's still a part of our movement, not a moment. It's a movement. It just reminds me to show up, press on, and keep moving forward, even when nobody is watching. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Now I can take a break. Sorry, we're already 8 minutes into the live, and I've been talking and talking and talking. My coffee is getting cold. So each week, step into your week on purpose. Step into your week with intent. Even when no one is applauding, clapping, or what do you call that? Hyping you up. You don't need anyone to do that. So it's good for that to happen. Yes, that's great. But when you don't have those who what do you call that? Hooray support team like that, keep making progress anyway. So here's your encouragement this week. Whatever you're building, whatever you're healing from, whatever you're stepping into, don't just stop. Don't stop just because nobody is clapping. Keep showing up, keep moving, keep trusting the process. The people who need what you are doing may be one step away behind your perseverance. Yep. I had to think about that one when I was writing out my notes. The people who need what you're doing may be one step behind your perseverance, and that's a big word. Perseverance is basically just mean to keep pushing, keep digging in, 10 toes down, whatever you're doing on your job, on your business, on your healing journey. Keep putting your feet down and pressing forward. I hope you guys, sorry. Hello. Hi, welcome to the chat. I hope you guys are having a great week. This is Made for Mondays with me, Rere, our quiet corner of the internet where you can come, reset, relax, no judgment, and just encourage each other. And that's why I show up. I show up every week for encouragement to myself and encouragement to you. So maybe whatever you're going through, maybe it's your faith, maybe it's healing, consistency, discipline, business, whatever it is. Keep pressing forward. Keep pressing forward. This is Made for Monday. So go into your week encouraged, walk in your purpose, and remember your light was meant to shine. And while you're at it, support a small business. Go to our website at jolastees.com. Grab a Still Faithful t-shirt or a Made for Monday t-shirt and wear your faith, okay? And remember, forward anyway. Move, keep going. Forward anyway. That's our theme for the month of March. All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. All of you that showed up in the chat, I appreciate you. Love you guys. Heart. And have a great rest of your week. Okay. And we'll see you back here on next Monday. All right. Don't come by yourself. Bring someone with you. Bye. Okay. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye.